Hi guys, and welcome back to Symmetria. We were quite busy a couple of days ago. False was live streaming on the server and we were building a bridge. We have a horse race track on the server here. It's quite a big area, and got a group project done and we were building one of the sections, which you can see behind me, the pathway at the beginning of it here. And it heads up into the mountains just behind me where my head is now. So I'm going to show you that, and then I've decided as my next project I'm going to build another section of the horse race track, probably the one just after I like the area. And I'm going to spend a few episodes building that because it is quite a large area. I don't know if it's got 4 or 5 sections to it. So we'll show you this this area we've done now, and then we can get started. So it just starts on this bit here, and it was just the pathway through the trees. It's nice and simple, and enclosed with all the trees, but open enough that the horses won't get injured. And it just comes up to the staircase here, which we built. We just added more trees, added bushes and flowers, just to make it look a bit nicer. And just through here we've got the archway going through. And someone, I don't know who it was who built this, but built the little garden area, which I really like the look of, through the trees. Now, this kind of happened by accident. One person planted a random tree on the bridge, and it just kind of developed into a theme, and we used the trees to make it like an archway. So I'll head across the bridge and up into the mountain, the hill up there, and I'll show you it from the side view because it does look a lot better from up there. Now this is the finished bridge. It looks really good, and just it goes right across that open area, and it just looks really nice and really simple. I love these supports on the bridge. They look really good, and it works well. The whole thing works well together, even though it is just basic blocks. It's a lot of stone, a lot of woods, and the simple things, nothing too fancy, but it looks really good together. And I think we all did a really good job. So that's our group project we did. Hopefully we'll be able to do more group projects in the future, because it was really fun having everyone. I think there was about 14 or 15 people maybe, all on at once. So I'm going to head over and start on my section. I think I'm going to do the next one. This is section 8 of the track, and I think I'm going to move to the other side and do section 9 because I like that area. So I'm going to go over there and just mark the pathway out and get the first little bit done, and then I'll come back on and show you what it looks like. So I've marked out the path, the direction I want to go up to the flag. I've not done further than that just yet. I just thought I'll finish this bit first. I've just made this path a little bit similar to how they built it on the other side of the bridge, and then started to slowly change it, add some of the darker blocks in that I'm going to be using over here. I've used the nether brick and the dark oak leaves and some of the darker blocks. I was thinking of making it a bit of a spooky area, maybe have it enclosed and dark, well, a dark area. I'd have to build it out of half slabs just so it doesn't get full of mobs, because this area seems to be very busy with mobs. There seems to be quite a lot. So I've not filled the path in yet. I've just marked out the area here, but I thought there was a cave, so I decided to dig through, and they can go a little bit underground. But this in between here and where they come out on the other side, I might put something, I don't know, maybe a lava pool or something there, so they don't really see the cave from this direction. So we come down here to the pathway, and then it will go along here, this way, like this, and then into the cave here. Let's just make that a half slab, and then the same along along this side, just like that. So the pathway will bring them down here, down into this cave area, and then just through and back up, and then this bit in between will probably have something on it, and then just around this way. And the flag is just here, and then I'll build something else up to the next flag when I find it. I think it's just behind these trees somewhere. So I'm going to start collecting some saplings. I think I'll use the dark oak, and then build this a bit more enclosed, and then start filling in the floor area. With the half slabs, I might need to get some more because I don't really have many just yet. So we'll get started on that, and hopefully we can get this done in this episode or the next one. So I've been adding all the leaves on, blocking it off, and most of the tunnel is done now. Not quite all of it yet. As you can see, I've finished the lava pool up here. I just have to be careful because it's not covered up. This area I'm not quite sure what to do with, because you don't, well, the racers won't go past it directly, but it feels unfinished because they can slightly see it here, but it's not very much. But to me, it's just kind of unfinished if I don't do anything with it. So I might go and try and see if I can get some more saplings and just do the same along here. Maybe turn this into dirt and grass, plant some more trees. I'm not quite sure yet. I don't just want to build a wall because it just won't look very good. But I added the lava in here as well as the lava pool I was going to do. I thought I needed something a bit more underneath, and I just thought since I had all the lava I would add a lava waterfall. I didn't want it to be dangerous for the riders, so I've done it behind a glass wall, but so it's just more scenery than anything. But I'll show you what I've done on the track so far. I've added a fence here just to make sure the riders know exactly which direction they're going, because they're coming from here. I don't want them accidentally going down into the field there. So I've just put the alternate fence posts in here just to mark the way and keep it lit up as well, so they'll come down the pathway here. I've added cobwebs around as well to give it that bit more of a spooky feeling, and this is just the entrance to the enclosure. So all this still needs filling in, it's not quite done yet, so they will come down here. I want to finish all this wall as well, and all this needs vines adding, which I don't have any yet, so I'll have to go get some of them soon. And as they run down here, there is the wall of lava, just on here, and I like the look of that. It keeps the whole thing lit up as well as looking quite cool. And it will look even better when I've finished all this light stuff and all the walls are dark as well. I've not finished doing the enclosure yet. I've still got lots more leaves, so I'm going to finish that off soon. And just to keep this lit up, these areas I've got sea lanterns underneath, and some of these bushes behind I've got sea lantern buried in them as well, just to keep the whole thing lit up. I've got to get some more spiderwebs, cobwebs to put up on this side as well, and then this will be the end. I need to do a little something here, but I'm not sure what quite yet. And the bridge just isn't finished yet. That's just the direction I'm going to be going in. I'll probably build the bridge over, and then there's a flag just over here. It's not very far away. So that's what we've got so far. I'm going to use these stacks of leaves that I've still got now and finish the overhang, and then I can head out and find some more saplings to do something with this open bit now. And then after that we'll have to just find something to do on the walls. I don't want too much nether brick. Maybe see if I can find another dark block. If I've got enough coal, I might do a mixture and add some coal blocks into it and some black wool and some things like that. Might look good. Just anything dark really. So I'm going to get all this open area above filled in now, and hopefully can head out and get some more supplies to finish the rest of it soon. So this area of the track, this section that's enclosed, is now finished. I think there might be one or two little things that I noticed as I walked through, but I just thought I'd show you the finished area here. So, this is going backwards, but it looks quite good. So it's all enclosed. I've had to cut a few of these leaves, were a bit low for a horse, so I had to just cut and make sure that there's enough space for horses to go through without people getting injured. Up here, if I avoid the cobwebs, it's the lava and the lava pool again. Now the walls, I tried a few different things. I tried coal, I tried black wool, and nothing really suited. I tried the soul sands, and that didn't really look good all the way around, although it does look quite nice on the ceiling. So I went back to the nether brick, but I've done nether brick and netherrack just to give it a bit more colour than the wood one, just to give it a bit more of the red. So I like this. It sticks with the really dark feeling, yet the light level is still high enough that mobs don't spawn. And this is just the lava pool up here, which I really like the dripping lava. It looks quite good. Just adds to the scenery. And then this is the staircase up. I've just added lots of detail with the nether wart and mushrooms and things, just to make it look good. So I like the way you can't really tell whether it's day or night when you're in there. That was the idea. It's light enough that things don't spawn, but you know, it could be nighttime, it could be daytime, you don't really know. So I'm going to head up into the next sections, just clear out the trees and build the basic path, just the boring stuff, and then I can come back on when we think of some ideas of what to build in the next sections. I think there's 5 sections in total, and this is just the first one. But I think this is the main one. I'm not going to do too much on all the others. So I'll head up there and get that done. I'll be back with you when we've got the path laid out. So I'm just adding some cobwebs around to the bits that I've just finished. Just to finish a bit of the spooky look off. The hard part is just making sure that they're just for looks. I don't really want the people racing to get stuck in cobwebs. It might get a bit annoying, you know, if they're doing really well and then all of a sudden they're stuck in a cobweb and lose. So I don't want that really. That's not the idea of me doing it. The area up here, I've filled in now. I just put a couple of extra trees. There's still a few small gaps, but I ran out of leaves, so I need to get some more just to fill in the last few gaps. I did lose some because I had a bit of a fire. This was too low, so some of it lit on fire. But we've got it back up, and it doesn't take very long to collect these leaves. So I think I've got enough cobwebs up now. Let's just add another couple up here. So it looks quite good. I don't want to put any really outside because it's going to be bright, and then head into the darker area here. Even though it's all still lit up, the area looks dark. So as you can see, that does look better, even though they're only going to see it for a second. It does look a little bit more complete. I'll probably add some cobwebs in here as well, but not until the walls are done. I'm still not sure what I'm gonna build them from yet. And then we've got all the cobwebs here. I've tried to make sure that the area where I'm walking is probably where the horses are going to be, so I was trying to make sure that I'm not near any cobwebs for the riders, just to make it a bit easier for them. So that's that. So I'm going to spend a bit of time collecting some more leaves, and maybe have a look around and try and get some ideas of what to do on these walls. So I've got this area built up. I had quite an unfinished bridge. It was just the netherrack part way across, so I finished this now. But I was thinking of changing it up when I get across and not doing the dark theme. This is this area, and maybe going a bit simpler, a bit brighter, a bit prettier up there. So I've just kind of changed and added the acacia wood in as well, just to start changing the theme a bit. I've not built it all yet, but I've just started the pathway here. I just didn't have any leaves on me, which I need to add in. But I've built this pathway along just to try and do it a bit similar to how it is on the other side, from the group bridge we did. So, and as you can see, I did a little bit more just ahead, just up here. I was just trying things out, and I just wanted something really simple and really easy to build that they can walk through. I do need some more flowers on it, but different ones. All I did here was add some bone meal, and I only had 2 of these tall flowers on me. So this is this next section. I might do something else in here as well, but at the minute I'm just going to leave it like that. I want to change this sand up and change this to dirt so it still fits in. But this section was just a trial. I wanted to see what it looked like. It was just an idea. I was going to get rid of it if it didn't look very good, but I do like it. It's just a water tunnel. I'm going to change the floor to something else. Maybe put a row of sea lanterns in it and brighten it up. But I'm not sure whether to put something on the outside of the water so you can't see out, or I'm not quite sure just yet. I'll have to think of what to do there. Now I did run out of glass, so I've just been and got some more out of the furnace. I had to add all this dirt, so it's not quite grown over yet. I want to extend this tunnel out to here. I just need to get a lot more buckets of water because I ran out. Although I did leave my buckets over there, there's plenty of space for water. And then that section finishes there, then they'll come up here, and I've just been clearing out some of these trees which I've not quite finished yet, just to give plenty of space, because if there's 2 or more riders next to each other when they're running, you know, they don't want to be running into trees. So I'm just clearing a big enough space out that multiple people can ride at once. And then this is the end of my section. The flag's up there with the sign on, so I can't really see whose section this is, but I think it was RPG. I'm not quite sure, but his section is here, which I won't show just in case there's any spoilers. So that's our area. I need to think of a few different ideas because I don't want to do the same all the way across. So I need to think of something to do on this section and what else to do with the tunnel. But I might try and think of some redstone stuff I can do in here. Maybe like some hurdles or something. I'm not quite sure just yet. So I'm going to head up and get my buckets, fill up and get this tunnel finished. And I'll have to head out and maybe find some flowers and things to add into this to make it more than just the red and yellow. And then I can think of some ideas of what to do in this section here and the last one. And then I just need to add a bit more to this bridge. This was just the basic. I might add some archways or something over the top just to make it look a bit nicer. It's kind of basic at the minute. But I'm quite happy with this enclosed area. And the whole track is coming along quite nicely. So I'm going to spend a bit of time in between episodes gathering things to build all that, and then hopefully we can get a lot more done in the next episode. So thanks guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time.